There we go.
Recording in progress. What's up, Cam fam? It's Pretty Boy Dave T here with the other distinguished gentlemen of Wahuru. And welcome to this week's installment of EverMore with EverLore. We are playing EverLore, which is an exciting tabletop role-playing game that is classless and levelless. It promotes diversity and inclusion, and it uses a D20, a D12, we have a, I know, guys, it's okay. I got pizza on the brain and pizza in the stomach, and it's all good. But we are glad that you're able to join us. You guys can learn more about us by checking out our social media at EverLoreGame, and also from checking out our website, which is manchoutltd.com. We will go ahead and begin as we usually begin with a recap. Who would like to try for a recap? No one would like to try for a recap? Oh, okay. We have
the notes that I had used last time were on my phone, or it was on my computer. So I took a picture of my computer, but it's on my phone, but I'm using my phone to stream.
Ah.
Can you see the problem?
I do see the problem. Yes. Okay. Well, how might you rectify that?
Go cameraless for a second.
I think we can do that. We can have a disembodied voice. But
consider me a narrator.
Well, let's see who goes first before you disembody yourself.
Oh, I'm already disembodied.
Oh, well, okay then. I guess you will go first.
Heck yeah, absolutely. Wouldn't have it any other way. So last time on EverLore, Amalo discusses with Belac the idea of a splinter bank, or a method of transportation for which we could use to teleport things from one place to another discreetly without the use of a third party. It would be Wahuru exclusive and whoever who Wahuru decides that it should go to. Of course, Amalo would be he would be included in the payment of using such a thing, as he would be enabling us to have his magic be used for it. But it was an idea that was discussed. And whilst Matatopa is traveling across Kubaida, he is attacked by 3 assassins. 2 approach directly, while 1 dresses up and touts themselves as a town guard during the situation. And it was a very long fight. The town guard dressed up assassin killed a lot of fish, whilst the other 2 were killing Matatopa.
Doing her job.
Attempting to kill Matatopa.
And they got him kind of.
They did some damage. That's true. That is true. All right, sir. Was there anything that he left out?
Yes. Specifically with the hunters, I guess. Assassins, whatever. It started off. Matatopa was kind of in like a back alley, sort of, and one of the assassins came up to him and started a conversation with him, talking about the 3 fists, and then during that he gets attacked by said assassin, and then another assassin comes out and attacks him as well. Quite the handsome one, I might add. Quite the attractive assassin. They do that, and then they fight a little bit, and Matatopa, runs away, as he often does.
Yes, right.
And they catch him on a bridge, whilst the 3rd assassin is kind of just lollygagging, I guess. I don't know. He's doing something. They find him on the bridge, and they fight a little more, and I believe Matatopa ends up getting his leg broken and almost purposefully falls over the edge as a way to try to escape, but he doesn't, because one of the assassins grabs him. Then they go into the water Montauba teleports away under the bridge through one of the assassin's shadows into the shadows under the bridge. He falls in the water. The assassin that happened to be a Shorn jumped into the water after him and grabbed him, trying to bring him down and try to like drown him, essentially. Blah 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 blah. They get out of the water. The third assassin, the guard, electrocutes the water, killing many a fish.
Mhm.
Many a fish. And then Montauba gets away a little further and sends out a distress call to the other members of Wahuru. One being Belac, who had just got to Millissan's, or was just getting to Millissan's, planning on meeting Montauba. They end up skirmishing a little bit further, really close to Millissan's. They're fighting a little bit, the third guard finally shows up, and actually kind of does something a little bit. And then boom, Belac shows up after searching for Montauba after getting a distress signal. Belac listens to clone, tries to attack him, doesn't work. Montauba kills one of the assassins, and then the third assassin is tied up by Belac as a saint.
Okay, very well. Good job. I'll give you 3 EP. That was a very thorough telling. I will give you 2 EP for your telling.
Thank you so very much for 2 EP.
And
that gets me to roll.
Very nice.
After this session, during this session, I have hit 9 or 8. I have to check. 18, I'm pretty sure.
1 sec. Also, Davey, I didn't do this last week, but I wanted to do a roll because I thought it was really good the way that you had the assassin approach Montauba. And so you get 2 EP for that.
Good job. Whose block is that?
No, mine.
Wait, not mine.
So
If nobody wants it.
yeah, so you're rolling?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
And
so
I, in fact, would even be glad to tell you. about
yes,
what the
please.
rules
What
are.
does it mean to progress your character in EverLore?
So in EverLore, progression is done with EP. After a session or during a session, the lore master grants EP, usually in bouts of 2, 3, 4. It can be a dice roll, that sort of thing. But every 1,000 EP, you get to roll. And now, what does rolling look like for your character? Well, you take 2d6s, roll those. This is just an example. It's not for my roll, but I got a 1 and a 1. That's why I said
Good thing it was just an example.
That's his roll.
I can choose to add
We don't
either
get
roll
examples around
to
here.
my vestments or my to hit. And after I roll my d6s, I get to roll my d8, which example roll, I got a 7. That would go to my vitality. Now that's for every 1,000 progression. Every 2,000 on the even number 1,000. Or no, not every 2,000, every 200.
Yes. Yep, 200.
For some reason I was saying 1,000. Okay, every 100 EP, yeah. Okay,
Yes.
got you, because I was definitely saying that wrong. Every 100 EP, you get to roll to progress. Every 200 EP, on top of rolling, you get a persona benefit, which relates to your persona. So if I happen to be more aware, intelligent, and tough, I'd be a clever, which means I'm able to, speak to people, that kind of thing. Physins, they're, strong, mightily in combat. Socians, they talk to people well, and Solins, they can cast good magic and understand themselves well.
Okay.
Depending on which one of those you are, you can get certain benefits. Like Nicaragua, she is a Phizin. She used to be she got as many Phizin persona benefits as she could. So now she is moving on to the Socian path, which has stuff like Truth Uncovered and Shake Confidence. Persona benefits that relate more towards other people or characters or NPCs.
Okay, so do you want to pick your persona benefit now, or do you want to roll first?
I would like to roll first to get the scary part out of the way.
Okay.
Because I managed to get 2 1s on that example, which is kind of incredible.
All right.
Okay, so
Want to get the roll on film?
absolutely. I will. Oh, I was okay.
No, we gotta see your face too.
Yeah, real. All right. Let me know when you've got it.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Right, whenever you're ready. No, okay, I got a 2.
Well, that could have been a 1.
One.
Not a 1.
Could have been a
I
1.
got double what my example
Yep.
was.
So you got a 2.
And 2 and 6. 2 and
Oh,
6.
okay.
2 and 6. That's a 6.
Yep.
Would you believe me if I said it was a 9?
Ah, no.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so 2 and a 6. That's a pretty decent roll. Might be like a little bit above average. And then here is the D8. This is what goes into my vitality. 4. I can't be mad at the average.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's a 4. Okay, so I got a 2 and a 6. 6 is definitely going to go into my MAB. 2 is going to go into my investment.
Breaking the
So-
camera.
Huh?
Yeah.
Breaking the camera.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm gonna add 76.
Oh.
4.
Okay.
Then I have to read
What-
the persona benefits,
Okay.
which I will go ahead and do that really quick.
So why don't you take a look at those? While you're looking at those, we will go ahead and jump into the action. Where we left off, Belac had just arrived, and with your clone had tried to attack the assassin that is being played by Anthony. Found that, yeah, the assassin was more agile than anticipated and missed badly. However, Belac himself turned into a constrictor and did manage to constrict the assassin being played by Davy. You still did have some movements left. So what do you want to do? You arrived on scene. You constricted. So Belac has moves, the clone does not.
Clone's gone. Belac. I want to try and bite.
Okay.
And that's minus agility, right? Like they don't have their agility.
-4 to investment.
Okay.
So he's trying to bite you.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull a vampire. Cards. Okay.
So I
that's all
used
right.
to be a Fledrin, now I'm a Social.
That's
So I would just swap over to Social persona benefits.
Correct.
Got you. Okay.
130 hit.
Yes.
Okay. So I hit. So I bite you. How much damage would that do? Like
Just a bite.
No, it wouldn't be I mean,
I mean, I am a snake. A snake.
you are a snake.
A bite though.
Yeah, I'd give you a D4
But
because
like, I mean, a Draken's bite is much more than a D4.
I'm going for optimal.
But it's a Drake.
I agree.
It's a snake.
However,
It's like a snake.
you are you, and this is the first time that you're doing this in this manner. So I'll give you a D4. And then you can add your MD to it.
All right.
Hey Dave,
So that would be
under the Social tree, I went for optimal damage, +2 to MD and RD.
Oh, okay.
that's 23 damage. And then
And you've already taken some damage before. Have you? No, that's right. You weren't. You hadn't. Okay. So make sure you write that down.
Yeah, how much was it?
23.
And then I would assume I'd still have actions left. Like how much would that be? Like 6?
That's going to be a 3.
No, like the bite and the wraparound. So that's like 6.
Oh yeah.
So then I will try to absorb the blood through the teeth.
Oh, okay.
Like a bear.
You're a constrictor, they don't have hollow teeth.
Blood.
No.
You
Okay,
just said you were trying to absorb it through the teeth.
Well, yeah, that's just the
But-
body part that's connected to your blood. That's
but
that's
he
your blood.
can
I
absorb
can absorb
blood.
blood.
He's just using the teeth as the means to do it.
Yeah, he as himself can do that.
So that's alchemy. You want me to do
Give me
alchemy?
one sec. Davey, you OR 17, 16, or 15? Your guy.
You go 17. 16.
Okay. All right, Caleb, what?
Okay, I'm rolling alchemy, like magical achievement.
Yes.
Or I mean magical aptitude. I need a 12. I need a 12. Okay, I'll take that. Any chance it's nighttime?
It is not.
Okay.
It is quite the opposite of nighttime.
48.
Okay, you'll begin to start sucking in some of the blood that would have just escaped.
Dang.
Okay.
I can't like do damage.
No,
I was
not at
trying
this
to drive
point.
them like the vampire that I did.
Not at this point.
Whatever.
And you're doing that as Belac.
As a bow constrictor.
As
I've been up printed here.
Belac constrictor. Got it.
Yeah.
And
All right, then.
Okay. All right, it is your turn.
Got you. All right, so am I like, I remember I was talking there, I'm there at this situation now?
You are there. The clone had attacked you. The clone missed. I believe the clone is no longer there. And so,
Should still be there.
is the clone still there?
We
Okay,
don't have like a roll for how long it lasts.
well, not, oh, that's right, and he didn't attack it or anything like that.
Yeah,
Okay,
No, he didn't kill it.
all right,
just trying to recall, because it's hard doing combat like after we end a stream and we come back.
Yep.
Okay, so if I'm in that situation, I am going to, do I see Monotopa there?
you do see Matatopa.
Okay, got you. I'm fighting the clone now.
That, yes, the clone is directly on you,
Okay,
having tried to attack you.
No,
got you. Oh,
the clone would be behind him because he tried to attack you and then I surprised him. So he would be facing Malatopa and I would be behind him. My clone would be behind him.
True, yes, that's right.
okay, got you. Do I know the clone is there?
Well,
Yes,
I
I mean, because it
failed to
attacked you.
Okay, got you. Then in that case, I'm going to spin around with my sword and say villain and then attack.
I get a fortunate strike for him turning around.
Well, I'm,
No,
yeah, because I'm like.
Do you get a fortunate strike for him turning around?
fortunate?
Why?
because he's
He's
just,
showing his back to you.
he's just turning around. He's just turning around doing this.
Yeah, it's not like I'm trying to do anything like bizarre.
Well,
Okay, so 128. That doesn't hit the clone?
Right now.
Oh, not right now. Okay, got you. Well, in that case, I'm gonna try and attack it again. I assume a 121 doesn't hit. Okay. All right, got you. I guess I'm gonna have to try one more swing then. That's a 1.
Uh-oh,
Yes. Uh-oh.
You're joking.
really? All right. Oh, we start off with a Lore's Folly. Oh, my.
Roll that again. Yes.
Hold on.
Again, I can't. I already know.
Start off with a Lore's Folly.
Okay, what do I have to roll?
It's just 12.
12.
Oh, just a 12. Okay, so
12.
a 7.
7. Couldn't have got that.
Okay,
Could've just,
Um,
you're right.
okay. So, you have a moment of confusion.
Mhm.
And then you look, and you see Monotopa everywhere.
Hmm. That's crazy.
Yes, there's one Monotopa in front of you. There's a Monotopa behind you. There's a Monotopa that seems to be wrestling with another Monotopa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a Monotopa walking down the street.
I like this one.
I don't think I've ever seen this one before. I'm out of
Yeah.
MAPR. I can't move anymore. I don't think there's any other way I can interact with this right now.
Okay, all right.
Oh no! What?
And it is Monotopa's turn. Who will take a stand towards you. This is, by the way, now this is going to the bottom. So David, can you take us to the bottom? And I have 4, 5. Okay,
Right off the rip, dude.
yeah, I'm going to go ahead and roll
That's
5.
Literally for my first roll.
We like it.
Fair. I did 1, 2 ones in a row for my example as well.
Okay, I got
That's
an
crazy.
11 and 10. So 135 and 136.
135, 136. Let me see. 135 and 136 both hit.
Okay, and then 136 again, and then 127.
127 does not hit.
Okay, so one more. 134.
That hits.
Okay,
So you have 4 hits on. Jeez.
4 hits.
How could you do the town guard like this?
You will fool me not. So then
So, where are you checking glory?
16. 16,
So he's gonna try and
15.
spin it too.
30. whatever,
Can you hand me that pencil over there? If I kind of run
Plus 80.
Random pencil.
So 120. 123
No, I think it's not. Or that how much damage I take.
damage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
123?
Yep.
I thought you meant
No, oh no.
I was going to say.
Well, because remember, I did spells and all that stuff. So
Yeah, no, I'm not trying that.
yeah,
Did I not get a turn?
your turn is now. You can do that. Okay.
Almost.
We don't do that. Go on. So, all right. And
There's nothing I can do about this. I'm just gonna leave.
you're leaving.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like leaving the
Um,
fight?
no. What else would I be doing?
Okay.
Like that's interesting.
Why would I stay? There's 4 of me now. Or 2 of you.
So, it is your turn now.
Real me?
Yep. Well, and clone.
Oh yeah, I got to take a turn. I'm gonna shrink. And then I'm going to try and climb onto him.
He's not there.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
So you just wanted out.
Oh, then I'll just shrink and fly at him.
He's gonna shrink and fly at me.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen, do I see the Monotopa shrink and fly?
Are there any open
Monotopa
wounds on him that I could fit into?
I mean, there are 4 new open wounds on him.
Oh, cool,
Actually,
cool.
no, I have chainmail. Actually, no, you can just go under the chainmail.
Yeah.
Are there any like near like neck-ish area?
Are there?
Odd or even.
I'm gonna have to go even.
So no.
Okay. Alright, look at me. Can I just climb into one of them? Any random one?
Mhm.
Yeah. You guys do a touch attack.
Oh, okay, that's easy.
What?
Impulse.
Impulse.
Okay.
Cheerful.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, so close. It's an 11. So that's gonna be 41.
33.
33.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm in. I'm gonna get bait.
Well, the touch attack was just to touch him. Now you gotta do a prowess to climb up him.
Can I roll against static too, or?
Why is he climbing up them? Can he just fly straight through it? Like a hole in the wall?
Well,
Yeah, can I just fly right into him?
Well, if you're
That'd
going
be a
into
bird.
the wound, I still have.
because there wasn't, you were looking for a wound on the neck. There wasn't a wound on the neck. And so you had to find a wound which is under his armor.
Yeah,
That's fair.
you
That's fair.
can't fly if there's like stuff constantly like pushing you.
Why are you up again?
Keep me out. Hold on. Keep going, I'll figure it out.
Not the best roll. That's a right. 31.
31. Okay, you managed to climb up. You're actually coming up into a side.
My God.
Yeah. You have a gash and it's like right near your ribs.
I want to get my legs in like this, and then go like that, and then expand.
Oh. Ooh. Okay.
I've done that before. It's like a
You got to
signature
do it.
move.
You're gonna have to do a prowess. I will allow you to do a prowess.
I don't have prowess on here.
I'm going to
Doesn't matter. I got
roll.
12. It's an attack. I got
9.
12.
It's not a ton, though.
Yes, it is.
No. All right.
Is there any chance he gets Ant-Man or like he just can't expand anymore?
No, I was going to give you an opportunity to match his on that roll, but he got his 12. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna like scissor leg into him and then expand. So
Oh,
he gets split in half, hopefully.
oh. So you're gonna have to roll percentage to see how much damage you actually do on this.
I did pretty well.
Want to roll pretty low.
This is my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll pretty low on that, bud.
57.
Okay,
Wait, what dice was that?
so it's not.
That's not a percentage die.
Yeah, it is. That's
What,
a
this?
D10.
Wait, that's a one. Oh, that's a D8.
Oh, sorry.
You fool!
You want me to reroll the whole percentage?
Yes.
13.
Oh,
You're
well, okay, so
57. and
thanks
13.
to you, fool.
Thanks to you.
Yes.
you're dead now.
So hearing the inspiration, you adjusted your placement of your feet
Yeah.
and you managed to kick, and you actually hear the satisfying crunch as his spine snaps. And you grow to full size. Are you going full size or larger than full size or larger?
I want to be like.
You're just doing this to a Kubiban guard, by the way.
So you just sort of
You
splat
attacked
him.
I saw you.
And at the end,
I stand with my gang, bro.
giant Belac is standing on two halves of
Then I want to absorb all the blood.
the,
I want to absorb it all.
On top of exploding.
roll alchemy to see.
Shut my insides dry.
Actually, that's all right. That's 42.
Okay, you can absorb most of it. You feel a little lightheaded, though, as if you're drunk.
Which is what happened last time.
Yeah, and Manitoba will say, thanks for the assist. I'm glad that you were here.
Are you all right? Manitoba?
I'm
Yes,
just screaming in half, or am I just dead?
you are dead.
Your spine doesn't work.
Dead,
Your
dead,
spine
dead.
is in 2 pieces.
Yes. So
Got you.
Manitoba is going to do a quick search of the bodies and then say, let's get off the streets pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna search because I know mine had at least 8,000 silver pieces worth of stuff on it. Like 8,000 silver piece bag.
Well, I
So
mean,
I'm gonna search all of them, or both of them, I guess.
all right, so we're gonna, I mean, you can roll your insight to see. How well you do.
41.
Okay, and I rolled a 47. So and looking at this one, yours was the 7, yours was 15, right?
15 what?
15 or 15,
Or
Or
17.
17.
17.
And I got
Well,
exploded.
You did have superior chainmail, so that's gone.
Mhm.
Aw.
How dare you read my sheet? with
Yeah.
this stuff on
You're
it?
dead, okay? Stop caring.
Oh,
No.
This is like no, this
Okay.
is actually
Honor the
This is-
corpse of
so-
Stephen.
which
Kid
part of
on
the
head.
court? Which part of the court? Which half?
All of
okay,
them,
No.
every
So-
single one.
all right. So we do find a long sword
Mm-hmm.
and a pouch with gems in it.
Yeah. We don't know
Um,
how much those are worth.
yeah. We do also find there's a grimoire on the other one. There's actually 1, 2, 3 grimoires on the other one.
Dang.
There's a wand on the other one. There are bracers. There's a ring. And then there is a bag of gems. That one was pretty loaded.
Yeah. 3 grimoires.
So gathering that stuff,
I'm gonna go to my sofa. I'm gonna go. Hey, it was just us two, so no party loot, right?
Surely Manitoba doesn't agree. to
well,
this heretical
I-
parents.
No, because it's a separate thing. It's not part of the party.
I mean, I
That's
think
fine.
that seems fine unless somebody needs something. But
No,
let's-
yeah, they can like have some.
Let's
New carbon comes sprinting over the horizon.
get off this. Now roll to
Yes.
see if Nicarwin had heard. Was she coming?
Yeah.
Horse over there, the legs over there.
Was Reaper coming as well? Or were you guys still at Reaper's estate?
I was attending. I was warned that there was going to be.
I thought
Yeah,
it
you
was
sent
what
out
it
a
said
message,
there.
yeah?
I did send out a message. I didn't know who was coming. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
you sent out a message in carbon, you're go in there. It's gonna be a minute.
I
He's
believe
going
I
there.
You didn't know where it was, so you couldn't teleport because it's not like Manitoba.
You said where it was,
No, Manitoba said, "Hey, I'm in trouble."
at Millissan.
No, because
No,
because
you
Manitoba.
said that.
Near Mellissan.
Yeah, so I would just teleport to Millissan.
And then search the area. Makes sense.
Okay, so then you would have been with Manitoba. I mean, with Reaper.
Yeah,
Okay, all right,
I'm just trying to catch.
How
ground
would
with
he have
the
been
minute.
there?
huh?
He teleported using his thing.
Use my teleportation.
Oh, not a portal breach?
Oh,
Teleportation is only like a few minutes, though.
You villain.
yeah, you wouldn't have been able to teleport unless you teleported multiple times.
Which I mean, I guess that's doable.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like, why would you
All right.
just bring me with you, bruh?
You can cast a spell.
I don't know where.
Yeah,
I
she's
haven't-
never been
I
there,
haven't been to Kubai.
She's never been
I
there.
don't have the GPS.
so she wouldn't have known.
I don't have the location.
So is that a conversation you guys had, or did you just
No,
leave
it's
her?
Too late, I just.
Yeah, he just did.
Okay,
You could
How
just
you gonna-
ask,
how you gonna-
ask somebody.
I know, crazy concept.
well, no, because they couldn't give you, you can't just say, go 3 blocks
I'm sure-
over, 5
I'm sure
blocks this way.
Can- okay,
At
wait,
least
if he's
30 people
teleporting-
at his estate who could just cast portal reach for him.
If
to
he's
Melnoce.
teleporting, can I
If he
just
acts
like
nicely.
follow the like halfling like glitching through the sky?
That's not how that works.
You wouldn't be able to see,
You couldn't do it
like,
fast enough.
yeah, because it's, I mean, boom, boom,
It's like
boom,
five-
Alright,
yeah.
I will ask for someone at the estate if I can get to where he is going so I can help protect him during the engagement.
Who would you ask?
Amala, probably, if I could find him. If not, I would just find a servant and, you know, somebody who works there.
Okay, so. I mean, Amalo's
Assuming-
not just standing
Gotcha.
there.
Assuming I'm just sipping tea with him, we both get the message and he teleports out. I'm gonna like look around.
You were
I
in your
see-
bedroom.
I'm in the bedroom, okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna bust open the door, I'm gonna go in the hallway, I'm gonna urgently try to find someone. I will insight. My insight was a 49.
Okay, you will not have to go far to
Mhm.
find a servant in the hallway.
Hello, yes, sir, ma'am.
Yes,
Rastilian Coinshot, he just left. Our comrade is in danger. Is there any chance you can send me to where he is currently?
you don't know Rastilian has left.
That is true, you know.
You weren't with him.
Ah, okay. Shoot, okay.
ask to
Is
get
is
the-
there is
Okay.
there any chance you can send me to my comrade Monatopa?
Um,
I'm not certain where he is at the moment. Yeah.
He said where he was.
Oh, wait, never mind. Do
Melissa.
you happen to know a woman or named Millissan?
oh, I don't know Millissan.
Do you know anyone? Can you get me to Amolo? If I could speak to him, this would be very urgent.
It is quite early in the morning,
Yes, but my comrade, he's about to die.
but
Said
oh,
all
very,
that.
very well, okay. So the servant will take you down the hallway. You must remain here
Of course,
and
please be swift.
and
And then the Carvin's just gonna stay in there.
and shortly the servant will return, not with a mallow, but with an older halfling, who though he is older in appearance, still is quite spry.
Right.
And he will say, what is the emergency?
Hello, sir. I've received a message from my comrade. We are with Wahuru. I believe you've heard of us operating in Kubaipa.
Yes, I believe my grandson started that operation.
Yes, Rastilian Coinshot.
Yes,
I assume he's gotten the same message, but our leader, Monatopa, he's currently in danger.
I thought Reaper, Rastilian was the leader.
Because I am.
Hmm.
But it's
They both act as this is a conversation we can have later, but the both of them are in danger and I need to get to Manitoba as soon as possible. I know not really out of the city, but is there any chance that I can be teleported there or some kind of device or beast that could get me to near where Millissan might be?
To Millissan?
Yes,
Yes. 1 second,
of course.
and he will cast a spell. Portal breach, you may step in.
Thank you so very much. You know not how grateful I am. And then Carbon's gonna march through it.
All right, you will appear in front of Melissan's shop.
Mhm.
We are about a block and a half away,
Sick.
so you'll have to do an insight roll to see if you can hear.
Got you. Insight 950.
All right, you will, oh, yeah, with that, you'll hear the, flashing of, steel and things like that.
Oh, heck yeah. All right, then in that case, I'm gonna start, running down to that block.
Okay, you will arrive as we are collecting the last of the swag. And you will hear Matatopa say, yeah, I'm fine with that as long as they don't need anything.
Need what? I came as soon as I could.
Yeah, you don't need anything.
Are either of you in danger?
We might still be, so that's why I was thinking we should get off the street to Millissan's. Thank you for coming so quickly.
Of course, and then Carvin is gonna summon her shield and then trying to like create shade for you to get into.
Thank you. I'm gonna hurry up to Millissan's, stuffing the loot into
Yeah,
my splinter sack as I go.
but what were you referring to when someone would be in need?
Oh,
You got loot from killing the people who were after him.
yes, we
I
do
see.
not know exactly what it is yet, as we just picked it up.
But I
But
figured that we wouldn't need to split into party loot since it was just the two of us fighting.
I
It's
see.
a separate thing,
And I respect that, of course, if it's, as long as it's not a million golden pieces, I see
Well, I
no
mean, if it's a
reason.
million gold pieces, you each get 500,000.
Oh, I mean,
Just that.
I suppose there might be party members in need if it were to be 500 each,
Well, I'm a party member in need.
and so am I.
Uh,
so at Millissan's, we will be able to enter. No issues. Almost as if she was aware that we were coming.
Yeah,
Previously, in order to enter the shop, we would have had to sort of like had a password or something like that.
yeah,
Here, as we were approaching,
I was already there earlier. So.
the doors, you were already there, or are they on your way?
I figured that I like gotten there around that time.
Okay,
If anyone would have left.
Oh.
Yeah.
all right, well, she is inside, talking with someone as we come in. Yes, and you can do that. I think that would be a great idea. No, okay, yes. Very well. I'll have that for you, and give me a 10-day. Very well. Yes. Oh, hello.
greetings, I
Yes.
assume you are Millissan.
I am, but who might you be? I know you. Oh,
Well, we are Wahuru.
yes, they are. And who might you be?
I am Wahuru as well, specifically I am Nicaraguen.
Ah, Nicaraguen. I am Millissan. Nice to meet you.
It is nice to meet you as well.
Yes.
And Nicaraguen will get on one knee and bow and raise her hand out and shake, that kind of thing.
Ah, very well. Yeah, Matatopa, you look as if you've seen better days. Yes, it was tough getting over here. I did not heed the warning of the guards and went by myself and encountered some troubles, but my comrades were helpful in assisting us, particularly Belac, yes. But Millissan, I was coming to ask you a question. I had previously come into possession of this piece of armor that we believe is fairly well enchanted, and I was wondering if you could maybe use the enchantment from this to maybe augment the enchantment in my armor? I could do that.
Only Carmen is hearing about the talk of magic. She's gonna do, what would it be? It would be magical attunement to see if this place has any interesting, what is it? I haven't said it in a while. Plain filament
Filaments?
stuff going on. Yeah.
Okay,
filament.
all right.
Wait, wouldn't that be?
28. It would be magical.
Okay.
Or would it be insight?
No, it'll be my, yeah,
Wouldn't that be your magical aptitude?
it is, his is magic, hers is magical
Yeah.
attunement.
Yeah.
She does not feel any filaments here.
Gotcha. Okay.
She does feel like there is a filament somewhere in the city,
Somewhere in the city, but not here specifically.
not here,
Does she feel like it would be around here or just not in this building?
not in the building,
Gotcha. Okay.
not associated with Millissan.
Gotcha. All right. That's cool.
Yes, I could definitely do that. It would take some time, and I'm sorry to say, but this one would be destroyed. But yes, I think we could do that. It would, of course, cost. Well, that is to be expected. How much would it cost? So I want one of you guys to roll a d20.
D20 got 20.
I got an 11 if that's better.
Ouch.
Like an okay.
Okay, it costs so you are now Millissan.
Oh, I'm Melnoce. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
And you say it 20,000?
Well, yes, this kind of enchantment isn't cheap, of course.
Oh,
It takes a lot of work to put, one piece of magic into a different physical item. It's a lot of work, actually. There's a chance it could damage some of the equipment that I have in the back. So I would have to be able to afford replacements for those.
could we, I mean, could we do a little bit lower? I mean,
Well,
I was
how
thinking
much
maybe-
were you expecting?
maybe half that?
Do you understand what the enchantment on this armor does?
Well, I mean, not really. I mean, it adds protection. Yeah,
As
I
any
mean,
regular piece of armor would. There's a blacksmith down the road if you would like just regular metal armor that offers plenty of protection. But this is finely enchanted item we were talking about here. This armor is not. This kind of enchantment isn't something that will be applied very easily.
15,000 silver pieces.
I'm
I'm gonna roll persuasion.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
I'm gonna
do
try
I
to,
roll anything?
Roll mental fortitude and use. Let me see. My persuasion is
I can use any card words.
no.
I
Use-
figured you don't want me to-
Use 19 because
There you go.
that's mine. My persuasion is only 15. Shoot.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. So I got 20, 25.
Oh, 19, 29, let's see here, 31.
Okay, so it doesn't work.
I have known you for a long time, Monotopus, and I understand that you saying that is not an intended insult, and so I will not take it as so. But I cannot go down to 15 for you. I am terribly sorry.
Okay.
You must understand this enchantment would be something that would take much of my mental, physical, and of course magical effort to conduct.
How about this? How about 1 second? Give me 1 second. I got an idea. I got an idea.
Of course, I'll finish this.
Can I
out
speak
with
to you for a
the
second?
Customer here while you are
Yeah, I guess.
negotiating.
Okay. So
That's
yeah. I'm gonna pull Belac to the side. You've already talked to Maratop about the idea.
So crazy.
I'm going to stealthily, and I rode. So 54 for stealth. So have you determined who you're going to have make your magic item for you?
Well, I'm hoping that's what someone does.
Well, what if
I guess I should also probably roll still.
okay,
60.
okay.
Um,
What if would it be okay if I tried to use that as a bargaining chip? By saying that if she gives me a little bit of a discount on this, then there's an opportunity that you have that you could offer her that would be exclusive to her as the creator. It doesn't change what she's offering or what you are.
I feel like that gives her kind of leverage, you know?
Well, weren't you already going to have it exclusive to her?
Yes.
So then the only difference would be is that I'm just going to get a benefit out of it.
Yes. But I could see that coming back and making it so like she's already done this for me, so I can't get as much from her later on.
I see.
I can see that.
And that does make sense.
Sorry, I would love to have you.
Very well. That makes sense. Okay. All right, Millissan.
Of course, I just changed that with your another customer. Would you like to pay in full or?
Can we do 18? And I'm gonna roll persuasion again.
Okay,
So, well,
yeah, working.
18,
What was the original? 20?
20,000.
So it was 18,000, not
Yes.
18. I thought we were. well,
And so I did,
Silver pieces. So what are we doing?
so that's 20,
Not that.
29.
I got 28.
Yes.
I suppose, knowing that you have done a lot for Kubiba and for people, I will allow you to reduce the price to 18.
Ah, thank you. I very much appreciate it. And as always, we will continue to bring you more business in the future.
Of course,
Yes.
I would hope for nothing less.
Yes, yes. And I could go ahead and give you the armor here, and I will be happy to give you half now. And then of course half when the product is done.
Is how most of my goods deal.
Okay. And then you about how long do you think it might take?
Oh, with this, it would easily take 1 to 2 weeks of constant work.
About 10 days?
Well, yeah, if
Okay.
it takes to direct
Okay.
out of game 2 weeks exist in EverLore?
No,
Oh,
10 days.
okay,
All right.
got you, sick.
Okay.
Yeah, no, 10 days.
All right. So then, all right. And will you be needing to keep this one, or do
I
you?
will need them both, yes.
Very well.
In the
Okay.
meantime, we sell armors here if you're interested. They are also
Um,
magically inclined.
Do you have something that you could loan me? Perhaps. I mean, I'm out of
You are
money.
currently
You
on
know.
2,000 gold discount already.
Yeah.
Out of game gold or silver?
Silver.
Silver, got you.
Yes.
You are already on a 2,000 silver discount.
That is gonna hurt. But That's fine. Okay.
Surely you have Callus to protect you, yes?
Unfortunately, no longer. Yes, you had not heard.
No.
Sorry, I thought that word had already passed.
Not from the dwarves, nor the
Yes,
fifth, nor the
yes, Caliph is no longer with us. He passed in fighting an enemy of strange origin. And in
strange origin, you said?
yes, we still don't know what it was, but that is in part how New Carbon came to join us.
This one?
Yes,
And how did she come to join you?
through a bargain with the gods and spirits, and
Spirit?
well, powers beyond me.
The gods of the god of death, on death, and the soul forge from the shadow sea.
Yes, what she was saying. Yes,
Oh, the shadow sea. That's quite the deal you've made there. I
Yes.
sure hope the result was worth your tremendous loss.
yes. Sorry, I was responding to Mika Butler. Yes,
Gotcha.
yes.
You certainly weren't mourning the loss of Callum in this silence.
No, definitely not.
That was that. I don't like the way you added on to that.
Cry about it.
So, Majo will go ahead and give her both pieces of armor.
And she's gonna carry both pieces of armor. What race is she again?
Millissan she's a gnome.
Yeah, I was gonna say this armor is gonna be like the size of her.
Yeah,
So like as she grabs it, she's gonna
Well, if it's
like.
magical, it would shrink down.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. She's going to put it on so it shrinks down to her size, and then she's going to carry it regularly.
okay.
Yeah, and then she's gonna like over her head, break down the size, and then she's going to, set it on like a desk to the side.
And so that would be
Well, you've currently only paid 9,000. If you were to skip town, you'd never have to pay it, right?
yeah, well, I would be minus a lot of armor.
Yeah.
So 9,000 minus, okay. All right, did you want to speak with her, Belac, or?
Yes, I would like to speak with her.
And Reaper, are you trying to get anything from her?
I don't think I need anything. I think I'm good. Should have saved more money.
My phone might die. Is Melnoce was leaving?
No, she's still there.
No, she
Oh,
set
okay.
this up on the front. She still has a.
Melnoce, I had this idea, and I thought I'd come to you as it's kind of.
Sorry, there's currently a beast in the building.
It's kind of could be a new business venture for you, and I think that we could both make quite a few coins from this.
He's currently Millissan.
We could both make quite a few coins from this.
And I'm interested, what is this coin idea you presented to me?
So you're aware of a splinter set, of course.
Of course, it's not a very complicated magic item. I see many throughout the day in my shop.
Well, on our travels, we often send things back. We send a portion of everything we make back to the 3/5 here, because it's our business. We have to give it silver pieces enough for it to run.
Of course, yes, you have to invest in what you create.
And in doing that, we go to a third third party and they send it back.
Transporters,
thinking-
deliverers, messengers.
If we could take two splinter sets, right, and connect them, like connect the planes
Mhm.
that they're in, we could cut out the middleman. We could send things back and forth, just like that. I was thinking maybe like a splinter bank, we'd call it. And you know, I thought of it, it's like two doors to the same room, you know?
Mhm.
So I would, let's say I make 50,000 silver pieces and I'm sending 30,000 back to the 3/5.
Mhm.
I'd put them in and then they could just take them right out from their sack. I was
And
thinking,
is the plan for me to simply know about it and take some coinage out whenever you send it?
you would make them, you would produce them, and you could sell them here. And then I would make a percentage of all the ones you sell. Was my idea.
I think that's a very interesting idea. I've never seen such creativity used for the fun of the splinter sack. Does anybody else know of this concept?
A few people know of this. Manitoba, Rastilian, and Amalo Proxen.
The
She would have never heard of.
of course, Amalo.
Amalo Proxen is a family friend of the Coinshot. He
Are the coin shops putting their resources into this project as well?
no, this is a personal thing. Separate of them.
Okay.
The deal, when it comes to money, would just be me, you, and Amalo. Because Amalo, said that he could hook us up with a, spellbinder.
Mhm.
I'm assuming she would know what a spellbinder is.
She would know what a spellbinder is, except she's never dealt with one because they are high tier.
Spellbinder, of course, I've heard of them in passing and concept.
Yes.
I understand what they are, but I've never worked with one myself.
Amalo said that if I brought him a sample of sorts, you know, what would that be called? A prototype, then he could hook us up with a spellbinder and we could bind a spell to you. So that only you would be able to make these and sell these. Here.
Of course, so if I were to create this, he would use the spellbinder, so only I could create it.
I
Okay.
believe that is the concept, yes.
Out of game, that's not technically correct. What he was saying is that he would bind it to you.
Oh, so only people I allow to make it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, he would bind it to me. So that only people I allowed to make it could make it, which would be you.
So
Got it.
even though I'm creating this splinter bank, you would have the permission to use it, and you would
Yes.
grant the permission to use it.
Yes.
Certainly, that would be a great idea to, sorry, yeah, but. Oh, man, Scion, you silly beast. Of course, it's a brilliant concept, but are you certain you're willing to wield the rights to it?
Yes.
All right, as long as you trust that you'll keep it in good hands, I suppose that means that the fee for me creating the splinter bank, as you call it, would be a great one then.
I assumed that the prototype I would pay you to make. And then I would have it bound to me through Amalo, and then I would have a deal in the way that I pictured this would happen. You would make them of your own money, you would sell them. I would get a portion of what you sold, and then Amalo would get a portion of what I make for me.
But then you would also grant me permission. So if
Yes.
you were to revoke that, you wouldn't receive any flow from me.
Yes, that's true.
All right. This is a very crafty deal you've made. I see why they.
I try. I prefer You're
I see why halflings are.
you're business savvy, not crap.
Well, business savvy, crafty, frugal, all different words that mean the same thing. But I see no reason not to. We would have to discuss prices, of course.
Yes, with that prototype, how much do you think I'll have to pay?
So we can do a roll.
All right.
I do have a splinter set. I'm willing to. You could use my splinter set as one of the first splinter sets that you use.
Out of-
Materially, I have splinter sacks, but this is a hefty undergoing.
I'm just,
And alongside another
that makes it cheaper.
rather hefty commission I'm working on,
Yeah.
I would
And out of game, she would know this is creating something completely different.
yeah, this is like something that.
Yeah, a splinter sack is its own splinter plane. This
Yeah,
is,
it's like, this is like being the ideas guy to like.
yeah,
What if we designed like this machine that flies?
yeah, so this is creating her own splinters.
And it's like, she's down.
She's
to
creating
do
two
it.
different splinters and putting them together.
And it's like,
Um,
she's down to do that, but it's like, hey, what if we made an engine that combusts?
Yeah,
And it's
so,
You're not
So,
doing it.
like,
You're just saying,
um,
like, hey, what if we did?
so
Silver pieces?
you're gonna do 2 D20 rolls.
Do you do
Low,
20 rolls?
low, really low.
Okay, the first one was 14.
I need
Okay.
5.
The
6.
second one, wait, is that 6?
6.
That's 9. No, yes, it is. That's a 9.
I don't think so. Hold on.
Wait, okay, no, I know it's trick dice. Let me see my own dice. Hey, look, let me see my dice, bro. Hey, look, check it,
I
right?
think that's it.
Okay, so first of all, this is the one because it was nice to be able to. That's 19. On the opposite side, it's a 2, it adds up to 21. This is a 9 because on the opposite side, that's 12. Not this 12 adds up to 21. I'll take a completely random number. That goes 5. 5 plus 16, 21. So was that 14?
23,000.
23,000.
I can pay that. 23,000? I did not say that a lot.
23,000 would probably be the price I could settle at. And that
Is
is,
there any way you could do it for, say, I don't know, 18,000?
I,
Or wrong, I'm not.
Do you have market price or anything like that?
Yes.
Okay.
That's on my issue. I have art of the sale, market price.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm that guy. Okay,
roll it
don't
up.
worry about it.
I'm really hoping to roll high on it.
Okay.
Did you roll 2 dice?
Oh, it caught. It was
Oh, gotcha.
shoot.
That is. Or no, I'm going off my own.
Okay. I don't want to say 24.
I rolled up there.
Dang it.
I hope you understand that if you already plan to, of course, receive benefits from the creation of a splinter bank, that whenever I sell them, if you make a portion of the profit, that it would eventually funnel back to you. I feel as though 23,000 is a fair number because you will make that back with such a magnificent creation. If it's to be sold
Fair
and used
argument,
commonly,
That's a
then
very,
you
that's
will
a
receive your payment
good
back.
argument. I can't even argue that. Okay,
I was gonna say that back first, so I didn't have to. Then he did it.
I will.
And plus, I'm assuming that if Amalo is also receiving a cut of the profit, that I will have to bring whatever I sell down somewhat. Assuming I make 80% of each sale. The other 20 would be yours to divide.
80 is crazy. I was thinking it'd be
This is
closer
also
to,
product that I'm selling and creating.
yes, but it's it is my brainchild, and it would be my sole right, like solely mine. So I was thinking,
Solely yours.
yes,
I
I would
am-
own it.
Creating this for you.
Yes, but what I'm saying is I would own it. You would just be using it.
I would
No.
be creating.
Let me roll persuasion.
Alright.
Well, you gotta say something first.
That's fine. I'm fine.
Interject.
Don't worry about it.
Roll persuasion.
Don't worry about it.
But you have to roll persuasion either way.
But like you gotta say it.
Yeah, so
Obviously.
start talking. But go on, what are you gonna say? You guys can keep talking while he's thinking,
Anyways, I can pay you 15,000 upfront.
but what were you guys were talking about percentages?
I was gonna like, I
Hmm,
was trying to
Gotcha.
go off topic. Anyways, we can discuss that once I have it bound. I can pay you,
Once you have it bound, you could give permission for somebody else to create. It might take them longer because I would
Yes.
develop the blueprint for it, but.
yes, but we can discuss the contract later. That comes after I've already set up everything beforehand.
Okay.
So I can pay you, I can pay you 15,000 upfront for you to make it. And then I'll get it bound. I'll come back. I'll be able to pay you the rest by then.
Mhm.
And then we can talk contract once I pay you back and forth. What do you think?
I'll be able to help you pay the remaining when it's complete. So you don't have to wait until it's bound.
Is my clone still like in existence?
Knowing both of you, I trust your financial decision making and I see no reason not to continue on with. I'd love to discuss with you the rest of our contract later, but until then, you've brought to me a brilliant idea and I think we both have much to gain from it.
Yes, of course. Thank you very much. I'll shake your hand.
Of course.
And then I'll get out the money, the 15,000.
Um,
And then I want to talk to Matsuko. Can I talk to you?
yep, Millissan, roll magic resistance
That was on your roll magic resistance.
and on top of,
This is
Okay.
crazy.
all right. Millissan, you feel like you have absolutely no desire to tell anybody about that.
Oh, Amalo putting in work already. That is
Yeah.
crazy. Okay.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna pull Matsuko to the side stealthily. I'm gonna say, like into his ear.
Yep.
Um,
Roll stealth,
60 again.
okay?
I can pay the whole thing like by myself. I just didn't want to do it all up front.
I'm just going to sign back, I see. All right, then in that case, did you want to, Reaper, did you want to return to your estate? I don't
Oh,
believe
sure.
that you were finished there.
Melissa, how long do you think the prototype will take?
Well, considering I have a hefty commission already undergoing work, it would probably be roughly 3 fortnights.
That's wild.
Okay.
Unless of course the hell out.
No, I mean, that sounds fine. Yeah, I mean, because this isn't something that she would have anyone else work on
Yeah,
because she
Because-
can't.
yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
So-
Mala's a G for
Yeah.
real. Pleasure doing business with you.
Of course, absolutely. It's worth to
And-
stay between us.
But
Mhm. Of course, it's wonderful to see you all too, and give me a carbon, I hope you have a wonderful stay at Kubai. She says Italy.
So,
And then Carbon kind of wanted to inquire with Mellissan about a thing.
okay, I will take over. Let me put the note in here real quick.
She's got that dog in it.
And it's what, 23?
23 total.
Okay,
Yeah, I have that written down.
okay.
But before we leave, I was wondering if I could get a commission in as well. The shield that I use for combat, it's got an enchantment in it, where if an attacker misses, it causes an explosion across the front of the shield. I was wondering if I could have that enhanced in any sort of way. I understand here that you deal with magics and magical items.
Yes, I mean, it can be enhanced in any sort of way. What did you have in mind?
Well, I was kind of hoping the explosion would be bigger.
Oh, how big?
Big enough to blow an opponent away, perhaps.
Interesting.
Perhaps the ferocity of the explosion could be a little bit more impactful.
Okay,
If
all
I
right.
hear this, I'm gonna say, might I suggest adding wind to push it back, if that's your goal?
Do you want just to push back, or do you want damage, or
I'm
are you
hoping
trying to
that
get
perhaps-
space?
I'm hoping perhaps. I would like space if that were to be addable, but primarily I'm looking into just increasing the amount of damage that happens when a foe strikes the front of the shield. Were I to block an attack.
I could do that. Sure.
With both the damage and the blowing back of enemies.
So you do want space?
Yeah. If it's
So
possible,
explosion and wind.
if that's doable,
Anything is doable.
for the price of both.
Yes, of course.
If it were to be just for the damage, how much do you believe that would be? Very.
I mean, if you're looking for damage to, let's say, break an arm, something as simple as 3,000. If you're looking for, damage to maybe incapacitate a foe, then we're probably talking about 12,000.
Gotta look at my reserves real quick.
Maybe like 20 silver pieces.
Okay. So assuming it were to be enough to incapacitate a foe, I could offer 12,000. What would be the additional price of the wind aspect?
You have an interesting story, and you're new. So I will add that in for only another 3,000.
So 15,000 gold for the entirety of the enchantment.
Yes. And let's say, I'll try to make it perhaps strong enough to give you a little space to maybe be able to run away.
Of course, my intention is not to run away, but that would be very cool.
I mean, if it happens, it
Well,
happens.
Absolutely. There's no reason not. So let me write this
Oh.
number down so I can look at it real quick. Paper. Do you mind if I use the back of that receipt?
Here.
I have math. Thank you. Oh, got it. Thank you. I have to do math real quick.
No, it is like a whole lot of it.
Yeah, listen, pal. I like my book in prime condition. Okay, so
You can sell it.
gold
That's
is just like you add a 0 at the end and that's how much silver it is.
fine. Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, sick. So. Okay, this pencil just broke, which is mad important. Sorry, but I have to do math because this might possibly be a little bit hard to afford. That being said, I'm gonna try. And on top of that, I have.
And so are you planning on,
I can buy it, and I will.
oh, very well. So if you'll just hand me the item.
Of course, absolutely. Also, I'm not sure if it's even possible to damage, but I have an enchantment that allows it to, and then the carbon finish like forms into a smoke and then like a leaf around your arm. That's more of an aesthetic enchantment I have, but if it's possible, I would like that to be maintained.
No, that would be fine. Yes,
Of course, absolutely.
should not be an issue.
In that case, she's just going to take it off as a shield and then hand it so it can be worked on in that form. She doesn't know
Okay.
how the working on of magic stuff.
All right.
If it's possible at all, I've been interested in working with magical items, and I was wondering if perhaps when you are free, you could show me some of your art. Just of how such a thing works.
Well, I typically work in the afternoons, later in the evenings, after I close the shop up. You'd be more than welcome to come by, and I could let you sit and watch while I work on this one.
Of course, absolutely. I'd love nothing more than to.
Very well, yes.
Thank you so very much. I will see you the next afternoon that I have free.
Okay, sounds good.
How long do you think this will take, by the way? When should I come to retrieve it?
Well, this one, I will actually be able to have some of my assistants start on right away.
Down.
So I think this one would probably just take about a 10-day.
Oh, like that's
Yes.
wonderful. Thank you so very much.
Yep.
Love to hear the news.
Problem.
Until then, I will try really hard to fuck it up.
And how much are you going to be paying right at this point?
Oh, at this point, I can pay in full right now.
Oh, very well.
Let me add up the total I have, 6, 7. And you said 15,000?
Yep.
Yep, let me subtract that. 15,000, man. The market in Dubai is crazy. All right. And then I'm gonna just pay her in full.
Well, and you didn't even try to negotiate, so.
No! That's Nick Carvin's fault.
Yep.
Actually, by doing that, I'm in character because Nick Carvin doesn't know what she can do.
So now that we are all done, thank you very much, Millissan. Reaper, did you want to go back to your estate or?
Yeah, I just go back.
Okay, well, we'll go back with you.
Oh, actually teleport again.
Okay, I mean, were you going to do anything special there, or like?
My pops about stuff, and then nothing I really want to do in town or anything.
Okay, all right, so did you want Wahuru to go with you, or did you
I
not?
mean, you can come if you want. It's just like, if you weren't already going there, then there's no point in you going.
Okay, so does anybody want to go to Reaper's estate?
I wanna talk to the chef, but I need to do stuff at work. I'm gonna do that.
I have no business anywhere. If you would prefer to be alone, then I will leave you be, but I attend otherwise.
I really do not care.
All right, so then we'll go to 3/5.
So if you would prefer to be left alone, I will return to 3/5. Okay.
So you go home, and what are you gonna do?
Find my pops. I just tell them about what happened.
Your father's not there.
Is my grandpa there?
Yes.
I'm talking to him.
Okay, so Camille will be there. So Reaper. Such a silly name. I saw your tall friend there. Did she get there in time?
Yes.
You know, she said the silliest thing about that Manitoba fella. She
She
said that she said that he was the one leading Wahuru. I know. She just doesn't understand. So tell me about your journey so far.
It's been pretty good. I'm with the defender.
You're the what?
You know,
You say yawning, just like.
You're the defender of the Prime?
somehow,
So how did this happen?
we were traveling. It was right after we left, right? And we were traveling. We went down the.
Hold on. Anestra, come in here. You have to hear this. And so walking into the room is going to be an older female halfling, and she's going to have a cane, and she's coming in, and beside her, almost her full size, because she's a halfling, is a monkey.
Monkey is crazy.
That's going to be walking with her, and it has a hand like on her, and she's going to come say, is that Rastilian I hear? And he's going to say, Anestra, yes, our grandson is back. And she's going to say, oh,
That might be it.
so good to hear from you. And he's going to say, he's going to tell us about how he said he's the defender of the Prime. Oh, this should be good. Tell me your story.
So we had left here, right? And we were in this forest, and then my partner got attacked, right? So I just reacted. I shot, and somehow my little pellet turned into a massive cannonball and blew. It was a treatment at the time. We didn't know. I just kind of reacted and shot it.
And the monkeys go,
Yeah.
Chin, it's okay, it's okay.
And then it blew apart basically, right? But then a bunch of other treatments come in. And they're like, oh, how could you? So we stopped fighting. We just want to figure out what's going on. And then I meet the sister of the woods. She basically kills me, but
And the monkey's going to be like,
wait, how did I forget her name? I'm rolling knowledge.
Bro.
I rolled knowledge on the spirit and he saved me.
for,
The crime?
Piaoi?
Yeah. Okay, I was right then. Yeah, Pia Ali, she basically bargained for my life. So I'm not dead, but now I'm the defender.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, I knew he was going to do something good.
We also killed the Hound of Demis.
The Hound of Demis?
Yeah. It was pretty much me and Belac.
When you say that, you will,
We came in, we won.
your sword, and your sword will not really hum, but vibrate. And the monkey will give a low growl.
So I'll just grab clearing, that why are you shaking?
Why
are you shaking, Dad?
you will get a flash in your mind recalling that you saw her sister weapon or brother weapon.
I remember that.
I want that, by the way.
And
I'm not getting it.
that you didn't retrieve it. And when you recall that, the monkey will look directly at you. And he will bare his teeth.
I'm that's my next thing. I could have did it. I've seen my party member.
And
Anyway.
Chitin will, and he'll be talking into your grandmother's ears.
We killed the Hound of Demis. What else did we do? Let me roll knowledge on the other cool stuff that we did that I can't remember. Oh, remember the what is it, a goat? The goat with the halfling?
Ah,
We got that too. She actually is the protector of a soon-to-be brother or sister of the wood. So she's at your Fitz now. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, we saw a lot of stuff.
interesting.
Anything bad. Oh, remember that plague up in what's it, what is it? Chaluk'Sen. Yeah, so apparently somehow Belac's blood was the answer to that. So we went up to
The monkey's gonna be like,
we went up to the halfling city and we carried that. Also on the way, we got like a sack of, not a sack, but you know, like the clumps of our people, like the shards of the one man.
yeah,
We found one of them, right? And we retrieved it. So temporarily we had like crazy like bonuses and like fighting. It was pretty
Chitin,
cool.
he is not lying.
But then we took it to the city, and then we gave it to their brood mother. Brood blood mother.
Ah,
And so we did that. And then
Basically saved all their lives.
yeah, and then that cured the problem somehow. I don't really know how that worked. But it did.
you have been through quite a lot. That's quite impressive. Wow. My grandson. Chitin, stop, he's not lying. And the monkey's gonna come up and start sniffing you.
It's chimp is calling you out.
Are there leaves around?
Are there leaves around?
Yeah, that's so unbelievable.
Odd or even?
Even.
There are. There is actually, she has, where you guys are, you're in a, like a little antechamber. And there are, just a couple of plants around.
And then I'm gonna kneel down. And you said plants?
Yeah, like in like vases and stuff like that.
Okay, I'm gonna kneel, put my hand on the ground. I wanna try something new. While I'm doing this, I wanna like flurry some feathers, not feathers, some leaves around. I'll pull like whatever your head canon for that is, you can figure that out and I'll roll for that.
Okay,
But I wanna try and grow like the plants.
Whatever he says, it is canon.
you want to try to grow the plants.
So what I'm thinking is
Okay.
I would sacrifice
Okay.
a part of my vitality for them.
Okay,
He just wants to,
all right.
Genesis. He wants to create more life.
Hey, let her out. She needs to go out.
So what am I, it's up to me, right?
Yeah, whatever's your,
You want me to roll individually?
Hmm.
Individually for the two things?
Yeah.
The first one, I'll make the vitality, because I got a 12. I don't mess that up.
okay,
So I got,
He's got that dog in.
40.
okay,
No, that's wrong. 32. I didn't.
okay.
That, right?
Oh my god.
Oh, another 12. 32 again. For the leaves.
What if he died?
Okay, so
This is all his
you, what you're bending down, and as you're doing that, you know, you're like starting to strain a little bit because it's not something you've done before. And you feel yourself getting weak. And the monkey is laughing, and he's jumping around. And then all of a sudden, the plants start to sort of bend towards you. And the monkey, and as they're bending towards you, a couple of the leaves start to pull off one by one, and they're just floating around slowly. And the longer you sort of in there, you start to feel a little bit stronger as the leaves pick up speed around you. And at this point, the monkey is not quite sure what's going on, but isn't really happy. And he starts backing up towards your grandmother because the leaves are now starting to come towards him. And the plants grow and they start to wrap around his arms. Not in a threatening way, but of course the monkey doesn't know this. And so he's like this. And so Anestra says, now, Rastilian, stop playing with him. Leave him alone.
So I'll stop.
And then Camille is going to say, what? I haven't, you really are the defender.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I thought you were lying. I just thought you were tall telling a little bit. Wow. Mika says that monkey sounds top tier. So all of that stuff you've done all of that?
Yeah.
My. And what are you doing next?
So I saw this demon earlier with Chlorindriel's brother. So I'm gonna go get my gift back with that. I cut its wing off. It's in my sack right now. Because I don't really know what I want to. I want to do something with it, but that's something else, right? Probably gonna go ahead and that thing down, and then do that, and then I want my armor back that was stolen by the 11 knowledge 31 for the name of the guild that stole my armor. I can't think of it on the top of my head.
The Broom Guild?
Oh my goodness, I need to stop second guessing myself.
Bro.
Yeah, the Brewing Guild. I'm gonna get my gift back. They took my armor, so I need to figure that out. But that's what I'm thinking. I don't really know what my party wants to do. We'll probably do something. I don't really know. Also, I want to like go make like more money. I don't really know how to do that. But
Real.
figure that out.
I'm working on that too.
Well, do you tell him about, like, did you basically give him a recap of everything?
Yeah.
You tell him about the magic item, well, the items you guys brought back from the past.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The cool looking ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I might be able to put you into contact with a buyer for some of those. Let me go see if I can locate some stuff. Just hold on one second. So he's going to go in the other room and go investigate. And while he's out, Anestra is going to come up to you, and she's gonna reach out for you, and she's gonna trace her hands across your face. Oh, you've grown. Yes. Ooh. Oh my. Yeah. You need to eat more. Yeah. you know what? Don't tell Camille that I told you this. He won't tell you. He probably doesn't want you to get involved with the Bruin Guild. But you know, with you being the defender and all, I think you might be ready. I can't tell you everything about them because I don't know too much. But you might want to go see Noer Nazim.
How do you spell that?
It's Noair.
Like nowhere.
N-A, the last name is Nahzyn.
Nowhere near here.
And I'll give you some directions before you leave, but she might be able to give you some information about the armor and the sword. And she goes back to sitting down, and then Chitin comes up as Camille comes back in. Yes, I'll have someone stop by the 3/5 over the next couple of days to talk to you about maybe taking some of that off of your hands. And when your father returns, I'll send for you. As far as making some money, I do know that there are contracts that the city offers. You might look into some of those.
Yeah, I have one question. So during my travels, I stumbled upon these two tigers. And they're magical, and they seem to be linked somehow. And while I was in not spirit realm, I saw the shadow season.
Okay, what?
The spirit place.
Spirit.
It is spirit realm? Yes. Wow, would I think it was something different?
I don't know.
Why are you second guessing it though?
Anyway, while I was in the spirit realm, I found this massive tiger, right? And I'm talking like probably the size of this house.
Mm.
And we were talking, and I found out that the two tigers I have are halves of it, right? And I remember talking to a long time ago to I can't remember his name, but he told me that they used to be, I'm assuming they used to be his heart somehow. I don't really know about that, but I'm trying to figure out how to combine them again.
I don't know about hearts. That seems to be something you would need to talk to a treatant about. From what I understand, from my understanding of the prime beings, treatants have what is called a heart, which is an animal or something that they bond with. I assume that's bonded with something very powerful to be that large. So I would reach out to a treatant or a prime being or someone who is more versed in that than I am. Roll insight. Mm-hmm.
49.
Okay, over his shoulder, you will see your grandmother saying, nowhere, nowhere. She's like saying, nowhere. All right, so she's wanting you to go see nowhere because that might give you some more information about that as well.
Nowhere.
Okay.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude tonight's episode of Evermore with EverLore.
Yeah.
Yes, we all survived. We lost some coin.
Well, we're gonna get some.
Yes,
We built
yes,
up a lot
yes,
of it. No point not spending it.
that's right. And so
What
thanks,
good is
guys.
it if it's not spent.
Well, this is true. Hopefully it'll turn into some more things for us in the future. Thanks for watching this episode of Evermore with EverLore. We hope that you guys enjoyed and look to entertain you guys again next week. Hopefully we'll find out more about this Noir character and figure out what's going on with the 3/5. You guys can learn more about EverLore at our social media, which is at EverLoreGame, but also on our website, which is manchoutltd.com. Guys, thank you for watching, and remember, no matter who you are, this game is for you. Peace out, Cam fam.